Okay. I know you've read or heard about that game, movie, or comic, blah, blah, but you haven't heard it from us. So chill, relax, let us talk all about it before you log off.
All right, what's up, everybody? I am Sir Aaron Carter, and you're listening to Before You Log Off, and I'm here with Adam C.
Hey, how's it going?
And it is a two-man show today, sir. That is it.
It's about time.
Steven is off with, I don't know, diarrhea or something like that. He couldn't get off the toilet all day.
You know, we make fun of diarrhea, but
it's
in other countries,
it's the leading cause.
It's a killer.
No, Steven will be back next week, hopefully, and things will resume as normal, right?
Right?
Okay.
Right.
But today you only got the two-man show. There's a lot to talk about. Excuse me. Good
The
Lord.
boot? Are you Canadian?
Well, it's kind of difficult. We're trying a new setup here, and I have my headphones on. I can hear myself. I can hear Adam.
You
it's
can still
weird.
hear yourself?
Yeah, I turn myself to where I can hear myself too.
Oh, I can. Oh,
Can you not hear me?
I can hear myself too.
Oh, well, there you go.
Sorry, too much alcohol.
Now you got both, best of both worlds. So I don't know. We got to tweak some things around. We are not professional audio people, so
They don't know that.
well, now they do, and knowing's half the battle. I don't like the mirror, or not
now
the
you
mirror,
have
the
both of
curtain.
yourself.
I don't like the curtain between the people and us. They need to know.
So we should FaceTime them as we talk to them?
I mean, that's the goal. That is the goal.
That is the future.
Is to get everybody that listens to the show right into this
just get
room
like 360 screens and just see everyone you're talking to?
with a 360 camera right in the middle of everybody, so they can look around the room too. Ooh, see,
Inception.
future. I do want to give a special. Hello to the two people in Germany that listen to the show.
Hello, Germany.
I saw that on our Podbean account saying that two people in Germany have downloaded the show. So I was like,
Impressive.
Gazoo
Tell your
tight.
friends.
Like,
Gazoo tight.
well, I don't know what to say in German. I don't know German. But yeah, how you guys doing? How'd you find the show?
Is it Dunkish? Is it?
That's thank
Dunkish?
you. Dankeschön, thank you.
Yeah. So that stands, right?
Oh, it should be like hello, like welcome.
Well, thank you for listening. Dankeschön for listening.
Zeke.
Watch your goddamn.
Just gonna see if I got you. It was a trap. It was a trap. He almost fell for it.
I forgot that
He
word.
almost failed for it. But anyway, we got a whole bunch of stuff. I always plan. This is the problem. I always plan like an actual dedicated episode to do like a topic. Like I had one on.
And then the last 3 episodes?
No. Well, yeah. Yes. But the problem is news keeps coming up. Like big stuff.
As you're researching.
As I'm researching other stuff,
agreed.
I'm like, good
the world
Lord.
doesn't stop for anybody.
Well, I mean.
Except for Zack Snyder.
Oh, and let's start right off the top then. So in our first segment called The Worst Person in America, and you can record that if you want to.
What was it? Do you want me to go with you?
Yeah,
You're disgusting.
Not really. So Mr. Zack Snyder, the
Asshole.
director of what other movies besides the DC universe? That's what I was trying to go for. Like 300.
What else did he
No,
got?
300. He's done 300, and he's done Watchmen. No, that's DC universe. Damn it.
Yep.
300 Part 2. Did he do that?
301 Dalmatians?
So he comes out and he's talking all this yin yang about Batman and Superman because he made the Superman, Return to Superman, or Man of Steel, excuse me. And at the end of Man of Steel, sorry, spoiler alert, snap Zod's neck. He decided, you know what? Screw what everybody thinks. Superman's going to kill. And fans go all across America. Like, ugh, I don't
Except
know
for the
about
new
that.
people that were like, that seems right.
And see,
That seems justified.
I don't understand this. So here's the thing. Do you want to read his quotes?
No, yeah, I'll read the shit.
Go ahead. Go right on ahead.
Okay, and I quote, once you've lost your virginity to this fucking movie, and then you come and say to me something about, like, my superhero wouldn't do that, I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, down the fucking road on that, which sounds like he's Bad Baby or fucking Catch Me Outside chick.
It's Bad Bobby.
That's terrible. Literally, as I was reading that, I was like, that like a 15-year-old would say that. And then it's a cool point of view to be like, my heroes are still innocent. My heroes didn't fucking lie to America. My heroes didn't embezzle money from their corporations. My heroes didn't commit atrocities. That's cool, but you're living in a fucking dream world.
Well, yeah. It's literally fictional
Says
characters.
the director of a fictional film.
The problem is, yeah, I want my heroes to be that because I'm all that bad stuff.
Well,
like
for one, you're taking characters that have been that established that they are those characters.
yes,
Now, I understand you're trying to create something new and trying to pull people in, but you're going the complete opposite. Maybe not. They're not evil, but I guess.
But basically, you're whatever moral that they have, whatever moral code that they have,
they are no longer.
Yeah, they are no longer
who they were.
So it's like, then what do they stand for now?
And this was post. This was recent.
Yeah, this was recent. This was
So
like
this is post all this shit that he's been going through in his personal life.
Exactly.
And I think that's what this is him, depressed. This is him post family issues and all that kind of stuff.
It's a tantrum, it sounds like.
Well, but this is maybe 10 minutes after him reading a bunch of fan critiques and stuff saying, you know what? Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
I mean, okay.
It's a personal attack. That's what it is.
Yeah, I understand. They're coming at you in your work, and I understand you're hurt by that. You have to understand, I mean, when you sign up, and this is for future directors as well, when you sign up for these comic book things, these are like the sacred texts of, Job right out of the Bible.
Not only do you have a huge fan base that's already bought into all this.
Exactly.
But, I mean, I guess it's really just them, honestly, because I guess the new people
nobody else
just
cares.
opening it.
Yeah, I mean,
you have such a huge fan base that's read up, learned, knows what they want.
Grew up with these characters.
Right.
Yes.
Again, Superman came out in 1930? 1940?
Yeah, let's say that. Let's say that.
So we're talking almost 100 years of he is a goody two-shoe, what's the word? Scout.
Boy Scout. Yes.
And Batman is, jaded.
Yeah. Grizzled. Cool.
I guess you would say Boy Scout, but he's got the slick.
He's got the one rule.
He's got the slick emo hair and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he's got the one rule. What's his one rule?
Doesn't kill. Yeah.
And what's the first thing he does?
It's kill everybody.
And I don't know. And I think. Do we know why Ben Affleck dropped out?
No, I don't. Probably just didn't want to work as Batman, What does anybody quit a job?
He's getting ready to be on Kevin Smith's new movie, is that way?
I guess, yeah.
Maybe
he wanted to be the Flash, and he couldn't be the Flash.
I wasn't excited about him, but when I saw him, I think he fit the role pretty well, and I think he did a good job of being the split, hey, I'm Batman, hey, I'm Bruce Wayne. I don't know if there's any artistic differences.
I don't know if there were
nothing
like
that popped up. I don't know if it was
anything like that.
But I don't know. He didn't say anything like this 2 years ago or whatever, a year ago when it came out, right?
Well, see, here's the thing. I think when the movies and everything were fresh and they came out and stuff like that, and he got all the hate and all that thing and everything, he could have just, well, whatever. They're just fanboys or whatever. But then when you get a steady barrage of the same question of why are they killing for years,
everything on Rotten Tomatoes still attacks this movie.
It just builds up over time, and that's probably what this is. It's probably just a buildup of they've been berating me with this question over and over and over again, and I'm tired of it. Look, they kill people, blah, blah, blah.
Once you've lost your virginity to this fucking movie, like, that is personal. That is a specific attack. Like, you virgins, blah, blah. Like, you make comic movies. Like, you're attacking 90% of us. Like,
I'm trying to understand his point of view. So he probably feels
loss or potential loss. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what about his personal life. But he's probably perceiving these people as these are the cartoon characters that are just innocent and they don't do anything adult, quote unquote, killing people apparently.
And then
him
as a director says, well, it's the writer, right? Like the director
has a lot of say. The director
changes all the writing potentially.
He could change a lot of things.
But he literally just changes the entire character. Batman doesn't do this? No, he's gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna do that, and then it bites him in the ass, and
excessively. So here's the thing: if Superman was fighting a whole bunch of people, or fighting Zod in the city, and all that debris went everywhere, it's understandable for people to be like, crap, people are probably dying all around. But you can't say he's yeah, but you can't be like he was directly killing these people, or he intentionally tried to kill these people.
That's a big thing, that he always holds back his power because he's afraid of doing something like that.
But in the movie, he has him directly kill a person because he couldn't figure out how to stop him from laser blasting a family. Yeah. Couldn't fly straight up. Couldn't put his hands that are indestructible over his eyes. Like, come on. The thing that's irritating to me about these, I don't know, these I know the character, or I know what's better for the character than the source material writers and directors, is just that statement. I think I know what's better than everybody else, or than the source material.
Looking at it like that, his response is perfect. I know better than you.
Yes.
I know what would happen.
Yeah.
2 years later, y'all fucking virgins. Y'all just upset at my movies and blah, 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 blah. It's like, yeah. Nope. Those are aligned thoughts. That
just tells me, like, no, you know what you would do in that situation with those powers. Correct. And those abilities. Like, not what this character does.
Who did Shazam?
The heck if I know. I don't know.
I was 0% hyped for this movie.
Uh-huh.
I was like, this is gonna be. I hate the way he looks. I think that when he's a kid, he acts like a little badass bully, and then when he's older, he acts like a kid.
Kitty. Yeah, I know what you're like, real childish.
Okay, weird. But it's growing on me, and I could see where it's going. I don't think I was ever excited about Batman vs Superman, like from teaser trailer to end of film.
I was excited for 1 second.
Which was
just the teaser. When they were in the rain and Batman was looking up with his robotic suit, because I thought they were going to do a straight up from the comic book one, like the Frank Miller.
Don't even mention that goddamn name around.
I thought they were going to do
that Green Arrow was going to come around.
I thought they were just doing that. I didn't think they were going to try their own story. I thought they were just like, we'll just do like a live action rendition of this, but they didn't.
I can agree with that, because I don't know if in the teaser they didn't. Do you bleed? He didn't say that in the teaser, did he?
I think they did. Like they fade to black.
If he did, I think that was kind of dope. But
it's pretty cool, right?
Cracks me up how it's always in Batman's favor. Batman's just going to be like,
we're not going to make this.
Well, we could. We're
not going to make this.
But do you bleed? That's a really villainous kind of approach to the whole thing.
Well, when somebody is around like their god,
who did Batman ever talk to like that? Who did he ever kind of provoke, like, I want to see what your insides look like, or something like that?
No, that's not what that line means. That's not what that line means. That line is you're a perceived savior of the planet. Everybody thinks you're untouchable. Everybody thinks you're this deity type of thing.
So if I can make you believe, then I win, kind of thing.
No, not I win, but if you think you're just floating above everybody,
like the Xerxes from 300,
exactly. I have to show you that you're not above us, even though that's him not understanding Superman. That's what that is. That's an outsider looking,
which I find hilarious because that's Batman.
Yes. Well, no. That's not always Batman. That's Batman. That's Snyder Batman.
Agreed, because I guess he was trying to kill him, and I don't think that's something he.
Yeah, he was trying to kill him, definitely.
Right. Which is, I'm surprised he didn't pull an Uzi out. Did he use a gun in that movie? He used a gun at one point.
He used a gun against Doomsday, like a rifle. No, it's not Batman. Let's just put it that way. Again,
I thought it was Batman versus Superman.
We will end it on. It's created by somebody that felt they knew more, or how these characters were, than the source material.
When to end it on this, I guess. When you're taking Batman, for example, who is because DC is sending out somebody who either gives the yay or nay, right?
I don't think so. Because,
for example, Family Guy has done a bunch of Star Wars episodes. So Lucasfilms sent out one guy to the Family Guy, to Seth MacFarlane, and said he will give the yay or nay on whatever material you guys are going to do on. And they would do a joke, and he'd be like, oh, that's perfect, that's fine. They do a joke. Yeah. They did so many. And he's like, honestly, these are all fine. You guys don't need any more. Just go ahead and do what you're going to do.
I don't think DC did anything like that.
Which I find strange. So I'm going to make a Harry Potter movie. I am going to make a Harry Potter movie. J.K. Rowling has zero to do with it.
Well, here's the thing. I think they did a thing where it's like, we saw your work before. We trust you.
So they gave him the go ahead and he fucked up. 300
was another comic book based movie. He killed it, right? All right, then. So it was one of those things.
What a good decision.
Hey, DC isn't the smartest when it comes to the universe.
Zack Snyder coming to a theater near you.
Yeah, so let's move on to Borderlands 3 being announced.
About time.
So Borderlands 3 actually did something that I thought was pretty cool. They did a little teaser like 2 days ago. Today is Friday, if anybody wants to know, the 29th. So like 2 days ago, they did a teaser. And they were, like, hey, more information coming, blah, 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 blah. And like, the next morning or the morning after that or something like that,
boom,
they hit you with a full-blown trailer. Didn't wow me, though. Did not wow me. Did you saw the trailer?
The siren, wasn't it? That flying
Sirens with the multi-arm. Okay.
Oh, the walking gun did nothing for you?
Didn't even move the needle. The mech chick,
the
one that can summon a mech.
Yeah.
Little
half chub.
Here's my problem. And it stems from, I've said it many a times.
They're taking our X-Men idea.
No. I've said it many a times. They took off one of my favorite characters, of course, Roland from part 1.
Because he's black, or because
I don't know. Is it one of those things now?
No, your thing.
Because the original
character.
the original characters are there now, right? Everybody said Roland.
So Mordecai.
The
siren chick. I don't know what her name is.
I can't remember what her name was.
So everyone's still there, but Roland.
They replaced Roland now. If you look at this third trailer,
was he Gunner? What was he?
It's just like a soldier. So if you look at the third trailer, they have the original, there the tank, the sniper, the siren girl. But now instead of rolling with the crew, they replaced for the little white girl. That was Roland's friend.
She's the new soldier, or
no. I don't think she's going to be a playable character type of thing.
Oh,
but have you played part 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember how they were just background characters, or they were just like NPCs in the world. The original 4 cast became NPCs in part 2.
Correct.
Well, now since Roland is dead, they have the little crazy girl. I can't remember. I really liked her character, played by Ashley Birch. She did an amazing job. The little white girl now
isn't playable.
No, she's not playable. She's just a part of the NPC cast as a part of their group.
Okay.
So it's like we just swapped the black guy out for a little white girl. Is that what we're doing?
You know what? You're what's wrong
with
America right now. They finally give us what we want, and you just want to critique the shit out of it.
But it's not what I wanted.
Well, I guess Ant-Man should jump up Thanos' ass, and let's call it a day.
Let's have it happen. Let's have it happen. I want to see it happen.
You're ridiculous.
No, this is mine. This is not taken away from the game or the franchise or anything like that. This is my cross to bear of them.
Yeah, so keep it to yourself.
No, because I will yell it from the mountains.
Oh God, I believe it.
The positive things though that I did take away from the trailer is the diverse
walking gun.
No, the diverse locations. Do you see that cities zone?
I'm super stoked about this. I've only played Borderlands for the last. When did you get me to play it?
Like
3-4 years ago?
Yeah, about 3 or 4 years ago.
I had never attempted to. I don't think I even knew anything about it until you and I streamed it a couple days.
Got to find that video, yes.
I
that
talked,
was good.
I think I said 9 words the entire time. I was so focused.
But it was good.
Well, it was the first time I was experiencing it.
Yes.
But then we played the second one, and I enjoyed it, but we didn't do a full playthrough.
We didn't finish it, no.
No, I think we got a couple hours into it, maybe.
Which we still... we should still do kind of like a full run through because I have it on the PC.
I would love to because.
Do you still have it on the PC?
Huh?
You have it on the PC?
Yeah.
Okay, then
that's how we played it. Yeah.
Well, no, I don't know if you have part 2.
We played it on PC together. You, me, and Steven and Jerry.
I don't know.
You're ridiculous.
Okay.
No, I would love to because I loved the first one. I think we went back and played the first one again for a little bit.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
We tried to recreate our stream again.
Yes.
But the second one. I was trying to get into it. I played it with you guys for like an hour. I think Did Emma play with us for a little bit?
No, well, I think Emma did play a little bit with us. Yeah, because
she was downloading it or something. Or
because her number 1 didn't work for her, and I think we just jumped into number 2 or something like that.
We were playing number 2, and I think we got to the town where you can go to the box and you get to get a bunch of different guns from the box or whatever. There's a box in the town.
Key with the key. Yeah. No, so we made it to the first town and never went anywhere else after
Pretty
that.
much, yeah.
That's right. I remember now. You know the problem? That's nowhere near like anywhere the end of the game.
Oh yeah,
like,
no.
So we got a lot to play
far
on that
at
one.
all. But
and you got to do the Lord of the Rings mission. That's like not an official mission in the game, but like it is a mission in the game. Like,
is the second one where the guy is
so
sitting there
good.
wanting you to shoot him in the face or something, and you get an achievement for shooting him in the face? That's why I love that game. That's why.
Like, I go back and forth with part 2 being better than part 1.
I
You haven't beat it
several
yet.
hours of 2, so I still think part 1. I didn't like 1's ending.
Okay, that's understandable.
When you get to the vault, and
A lot of
there's
people
this,
didn't like that.
Hentai, whatever.
Yeah. A lot of people didn't like that. But
So I have a lot of.
They didn't negate the game. But,
When did the second one come out? 2010.
Yes.
9 years ago or something like that. So I'm definitely behind the times, but I'm stoked for 3 because I thoroughly enjoyed 1. I'm still excited to play 2. I just don't play it because I don't want to play it by myself. I want to play with you guys. But I'm definitely hopeful for 3, and I like what you think's going to happen in it.
Okay, so we can move to that then. So they show the main baddies, 2 people, and like I said previously, they had a little
Miley
teaser.
Cyrus.
That's terrible.
Come on.
That is, yeah, okay. So speculations because nobody knows like even their names, I believe. But when they showed the teaser, the first thing they showed on the teaser was like this statue of her, and I think they're brother and sister. I think I saw somebody online saying that they may be like married or something. But I think I'm going to go brother and sister on this one.
Or both. I mean,
yeah.
This is the hick
Lord of the Rings.
Galaxy
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
What am I thinking of? Brother and sister banging each other.
Oh, Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Thank you.
Cersei and Jaime.
So I think it's brother and sister. But when they showed the teaser, they showed a statue of her, big angel wings, and
Mercy.
below was like him, like, you know, in a statue form, just like kind of cradled under her type of thing, and then an army of bowing berserker psychos. So I'm thinking they might go kind of like religious bad guys. They start like a cult type of thing where they have all these psychos that are like under their
Totally crazy
control.
bought in, yeah.
Yeah, but like if you could control that crazy into an army, you got a lot of enemies.
That's devastating.
So
agreeable.
I think that's their angle on this one.
Are they gonna?
Go ahead.
They got to bring the Vault Hunter aspect into it.
But see, I think that thing is
Or
I
it's
think it's just a
overplayed.
name, like because you never find any vaults. Put it this way.
Well, you do in the first one, I guess, but it's
No, you just
It's an
find an
intergalactic
interdimensional
portal or
yeah,
whatever.
Like my theory, that splits the timeline, and part 2's timeline is a little different. So it's like going off in this other direction,
part
and part
3
1 is its own timeline that Roland is still alive, and there's other things.
and there's more black people in the galaxy.
Exactly. You got your 4 classes again. One looks
And
like
Jordan Peele can make whatever movie he wants.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I've seen that video game before.
Said
That's why I
part
don't
one,
want that.
He can only hire white people.
4 classes. Looks like you have another siren-ish girl. Is she a siren?
Siren-ish.
Because
I thought it was a straight siren.
well, see, I don't know if you've heard all the lore. There's only a certain amount of sirens in like 6 or 4, maybe.
That's an easily editable fact.
Is it? But you can kill the black guy. That's not an easy editable
Yeah,
fact.
the black guy always dies. so that's-
Okay. All right.
Did you not watch Dawn of the Dead?
Hold on, I gotta figure out how many sirens are in the whatchamacallit. So the siren chick, she literally has like 6 psychic arms or something like that. I don't know what they do. Maybe they hold more guns. Like what is it? Sinju of 1,000
6
hands.
sirens.
So I was right? It says 6, right?
At the time of Borderlands 2 release, 3 are known: Lilith, Maya, and Angel.
Angel dies eventually.
Outside of the game's Borderlands, Origins issues 2 confirmed fan speculations that the Crimson Lands leader, Commandant.
Gotta get it right up on
was-
that microphone there, sir.
That the
Terrible.
Crimson Lance leader, Commandant Steele, was the 4th siren until her death.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I can see
Confirmed,
that because she
by
had
the way.
the tattoos like all the other sirens. So that would mean there's only 3 left.
Angel is the daughter of Handsome Jack.
Yeah, she gets killed in part 2. And then you have Lilith,
Lilith, Maya, and Angel. Lilith, Maya, Angel were the 3.
and so that's
but
4.
6 can exist at any given time.
Oh, so it's only 6 can exist.
Right,
Oh,
and Steel was
okay.
the 4th.
So, all right. Okay. I thought there was just only, and that's it.
You
See,
racist.
okay. I don't know. But, so, Siren Girl, 6 arms. You got a guy who can, who looks like he has a skag as a pet. He's like the big homeless-looking
Was it
guy.
like Warlock or something?
Yeah, or a hunter from World of Warcraft type of thing.
The Warlock gets a pet at all times.
Okay. Well, whatever.
Does he have magic or not? That's all. If he has a bow, then you're right. If he's
Whatever.
got spells, I'm right.
This is all speculation, by the way, because they said they're going to release more information.
These are all
April
confirmed
3rd.
facts
Not
by Aaron and Adam.
confirmed. Terrible. There's a chick that can summon a mech, like diva type of mech around her. And then the last older looking gentleman
Keeping
with
my
like
sniper.
gray hair.
I need a sniper.
He looks like he does like a hologram of himself. Yeah, if you slow down the thing, it looks like he makes a hologram of himself.
So there's no long ranged anything?
There probably is. One of those are probably long range. I just don't know which one it is.
Okay, well, watch your mouth.
Sheesh.
Talk to me like that.
Just letting you know, man. Just letting you know.
There was still a sniper in the second one, right?
Yeah, Zero was a
Like,
sniper.
they didn't just have sniper rifles; they had a sniper class.
Yes and yes. No.
Was he a black sniper?
No. Zero, the ninja guy.
It was a joke. Come
Terrible.
on.
That's
Too
terrible.
soon. Too soon.
Yeah. It's way too soon. Bring back Roland.
Oh my god!
Didn't we just talk
That's
about?
all- Wait, they couldn't just name him like a new character, just like give him a fade or something?
No, he was just. It's irritating
Fitty.
because, mind you, on the old podcast I used to do, I talked to the creator of that story,
Mm-hmm.
right? And he gave me the explanation that it was a thing where they wanted an emotional reaction, succeeded.
Aaron cried later that night.
From the players.
Right.
They found
That's how you get buy-in, is
statistically
emotion. Yeah.
that the majority of players in part 1 played as a soldier. How do you get an emotional reaction from people?
Makes sense.
Kill the soldier.
That makes sense. I played Mordecai and you played Roland.
Yeah.
And we 1v1'd like 12 seconds after starting. It was broken. Just throw out a machine and call it a day.
Yeah.
I had a bird who touched you. Like,
But here's my thing. As a writer myself, I know
show me the Carfax.
anything that you can think of,
Can be unthunk.
you can make it. So if I don't want somebody to die, they don't have to die. Duh. There's no.
You're not a Game of Thrones fan, are you?
There's no. He kills everybody.
Everybody does.
Yeah, he kills everybody. But no. Here's the thing about that. I always have this theory. A good story death is you kill somebody that's important enough to get emotional reaction, but
not important to the story.
not important enough for to alter the story.
Progress the story, right?
Exactly. So Neji and Naruto. He was important enough to have you go. It hurts a little.
No. That's a good one because you're absolutely right. But could they have made him? Well, he's not Naruto or Sasuke, so
No,
obviously
exactly.
did not affect the greater outcome.
You know who else they
But
could have
he
killed?
could have made a lot of difference.
Yeah, but you know what else they could have killed? Kiba. Could have killed him too, and it would have been the same type of thing.
Oh shit!
See?
And nobody would have cared.
Nobody would have killed. You know who you can't kill?
Sakura.
You know what? Nope, because she's a part
What
of
is
the
part
three.
T7? That's the.
She's a part of that 3. Yeah, you can't. No.
What, they're trying to recreate the Sanin, but
Yeah, that's exactly why you cannot kill her in that. You know what else? There's people you can take out and they wouldn't be filled. You couldn't kill Rock Lee. You couldn't kill him. No.
oh no, you could have.
No, you couldn't.
You couldn't have killed Guy because somebody had to whoop out Madara.
So you could have killed Guy.
Welcome to Tangents, everybody.
Exactly. You could have killed Guy. Yeah. You could have got away with Guy. Any of the teachers were off limit.
Wait,
were on limits.
You could have what?
Yeah, you could have got away with killing Guy.
Killing Guy?
Yeah. That would have
killing Guy when he fought Madara.
Yeah, at
Okay,
the end there.
okay.
Not earlier. No.
That's okay.
Yeah.
No, because that was an important ass fight.
Earlier teachers to get killed. Asuma. Yeah.
But then he's being Boruto, so I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you can kill those. But I'm talking. Okay, so like if we strictly stuck to students, right? The only ones you can get rid of, like I said, Neji, you can kill him. He's important. Like these are. I'm not saying because they're not important characters, but these are ones that
would you have killed Gaara off?
No, you can't kill Gaara. Gaara's important
To the story?
to the overall. So there's a.
Okay, what did he affect?
No. So here's it's an overall thing.
Other than my heartstrings.
Terrible. Exactly, but like
He's my favorite. Gaara's my favorite. I'll say Gaara is my favorite.
But he plays an important role to the person's life, to the main character's life.
Everybody did.
No. He plays more of an important role. I would even say more so than Sasuke did.
Because he was the first Jinchuriki.
Because he was the same as him, right? They both had the demons
exact same
inside.
things.
Yeah,
right.
Two.
A lot of yaoi with them too, by the way.
Terrible. Two, he became leader of his village, something that the main character Naruto
that he wanted to
aspired to be. He was like,
okay.
I want to be on that same level as you. I can see I can achieve this goal.
He got his ass beat though.
A lot, yes, but he, whatever. That's just the writing on that.
Have you watched Boruto at all?
No, I hear a lot of people hate on it. So.
It's because they have it's not what I want it to be. So it's I haven't watched it, but I've watched a shit ton of YouTube to like fights and scenes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those.
It's worth. Yeah. I think it's worth. I should watch it, but I think it's worth watching.
Boruto. I think who else? I mean, Tintin. You could have killed. She wouldn't have moved the needle, but you could have killed her.
Who did Tintin marry?
Nobody. She started a shop.
In Boruto?
Yeah, I saw the years after thing.
She's with somebody.
Really?
Yeah.
In Boruto she must be, but in the end of the whatchamacallit, didn't she just have a weapon shop?
She can't be married and have a shop?
No.
You racist?
You gotta pick one or the other. That's right, women. You gotta pick your career or getting married.
Did
she marry Rock Lee?
Oh my god.
That'd be kind of cool. Little weapons genjutsu master. We are really on a tangent here. We're on Borderlands. I don't know how we got to this.
Naruto and Hinata, Sasuke and Sakura.
Oh, the death. That's what it was.
Shikamaru and Toma, Karui.
So, you couldn't kill anybody from the Shiki, whatchamacallit clan. What is it? Shiki Nara.
The Naru Shikamaru?
Yeah, you couldn't kill anybody from
the
that.
Nara clan.
Couldn't kill any. No. I mean the trio. Choji.
Oh, Ino?
You couldn't kill Ino either.
She needs to die.
I mean, as much as people didn't like her.
Because Shikamaru is like vastly important. I totally understand.
Yeah, it's very important.
I hate him. And I hate him because you like him. That's the sole
favorite
reason.
Favorite
sole reason that I hate him is because you love him so much.
He is the greatest. He is the greatest.
Ino is beyond useless. Like, imagine Sakura, but like divided by 37.
But she's so useless that she's safe. That's what it is. Because you wouldn't care about that.
Yeah, but I mean, the fisherman kid in like episode 30, the very beginning, the bridge.
But we're talking about people that won't even be there longer than.
Do you remember the kid in the very beginning of the bridge? His dad died.
Yes.
As useless as he was, that dad who died. That's how useless Ino is. But that guy died. How come Ino's safe? She does nothing. Mind transfer. La-da-doo. I'm inside your mind, and I'm dead. Okay.
I think it's their meaning behind. Like she was the quote unquote.
Do you know who she ended up marrying?
Who? Yeah, the other Team 7 guy. Sai. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know he kind of came out of nowhere. You could have killed him too.
It did. He could have died. No one cared about him.
You could have killed him too. So my whole overall point to this whole thing was
tangents, everybody.
Yes, exactly. For Borderlands, Roland didn't need to die.
Oh, Borderlands. That's what we're talking
about.
Roland didn't need to die.
Roland did not need to die. All right. What other? We got other new stuff. We just spent. You know what? And I was listening to the old episode 9, and
was it 72 minutes in before we?
I swear we
subject?
went on that X-Men rant, and I literally just moved the cursor
halfway
forward.
through, and it was still going.
And we were still going on because like we started on it, I was like, okay, here's a long rant, and then I moved forward, and then all I hear was, hold on, Steven, hold on, okay.
He got heated. I couldn't even get a word in.
That's why he's not here today. Actually, that's why
he's on timeout. He's on timeout.
He was too heated. Other news we have. Let's see.
Layoffs.
Oh, okay. So EA, gigantic company, makes billion billions of dollars. Was it $1.3 billion?
Can you hold that?
In the last quarter? Decides, you know what? I think we need to fire some people. It's not kind of working out for us. So they decide to fire, what was it? What was the percentage? Is it like 3%?
They fired 350 of 9,000.
Did the math, so you got
10% would be 900, so 3%.
Look at that. Boom. Gotcha. And it's also written down in here. So
It says almost 4%.
So the thing I don't understand is it because they're trying to save money, or are they
make more?
Okay, all right.
It's from a standpoint of we have X amount of people that are making 100, 200 grand a year that we can just allot that work to the other people, break it up.
Or pay cut.
But pay cut to make some more money or cut their positions out.
So it's a greed thing.
It always is.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
100% always is. But again, because again, it says 350 of 9,000. So take 350 people's workload and divide it up to the other 8650, and it's a notable increase for some, probably more than others, but the pay cut spread is pretty sweet.
But it seems like this is a reaction to a game flopping.
Which specific game are we talking about?
Anthem.
Yeah, it could be.
They may have put a lot of money into that and been like,
and
hey,
this is the balance.
This is the fallout for
Yeah.
it, right? But that sucks. Because, I mean...
For them, I'm gonna sleep okay tonight.
Terrible. That's 300 people losing their jobs.
I mean,
sir.
wait, didn't it say with severance?
Yeah, with severance, but what is... I mean...
There's no way that the severance is like...
I don't know what the severance
go
is
buy
like.
some bread.
Okay, hold on. The severance is not the same across the board. You know it's not.
Okay, I just pulled
because
it up.
it was people that was marketing people, right?
EA is worth net income $1.04 billion.
Uh-huh.
Number of employees 9,300.
No.
8,950.
Exactly. 8,900 or 9,800. No.
9,300 minus the 350, so 8,950.
Exactly.
$1
yes.
billion is what their. It says net income, so not actual net worth.
It just says despite setbacks, EA still managed to rake in $1.3 billion in the last quarter. So they made money.
Net income,
like
revenue 1.29 billion. Revenue.
And see, that is okay. The thing that's baffling to me is
in the last quarter they were up 11%.
Okay, so you made money.
A good amount of money.
Okay, you've made all this money and you're still firing people. How much are you paying these people that it's going to actually show?
Again, let's look at it that the lowest paid person made 100 grand. Let's just look at it like that. 100 grand times 300. What's that? $10 million?
Not a billion.
No, it's not.
Okay,
but
it's not
10
even
million,
close.
10 million divided by the remaining 9,000 people. What's that? 100? That's a.
You think they're all getting paid the same?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If it was the exact same dollar amount that all 350 of them were making, and that total divided by the remaining people, that's a 10 million divided. That's $100,000 a piece.
And then look at the jobs, though. Look at the jobs that they did. Marketing.
Marketing.
It was marketing,
publishing, and other areas.
Yeah.
So marketing. Were they doing it? Were they Arby's? No, they weren't. They weren't Arby's.
That guy needs a raise.
I think that he should have got the remaining.
They fired them all for him.
Publishing. I don't
know what that does either.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Middle management.
By the way, they were sitting there and saying, "What the hell did these people do?" And then other areas, they don't do nothing.
No,
if your job title is other areas,
I got to see what those other areas are. Like, what games were they working on specifically? But the other thing is, like, I know, like, when I worked at GameStop, my boss would tell me all the time, the first person to get fired in major layoffs are middle management, because all they are email passers.
Agreed.
From up top, I get an email from them to tell people to do something.
As a middle manager, I can tell you, agreed.
See, so that's what I'm guessing is coming out of this. The 300 people. They're like trimming
it's
the
short
fat type of thing.
And in baseball, if there was one position you had to get rid of, what would you get rid of?
pitcher? I don't baseball, so I don't know.
You have a pitcher and a catcher. Literally the only two people that really do anything the entire game.
That is true. Left fielder.
You have first.
I don't
Shot out of left field.
I don't baseball.
Yeah, first base, who gets the bulk
Majority
of the
of
action.
outs. Yes.
Second, okay, they get a
I would
lot.
think those three are important, though, right? First, second, and third?
Well, important, yes, but again, you're going. If we were to go from importance, pitcher,
Shortstop.
most important.
He's not important, right?
Thank you.
Pitcher can do that.
Literally said that like a minute ago. The
Did
shortstop.
you?
The shortstop
Okay,
is the
okay.
cutoff. If you take him out of the game, how much more
You know what? I
difficult
take it
is
back. The guy that waves people in to tell them to go, you can get rid
He's
of
not
that
a part
dude.
of the 9 players on the field. Go
Yeah.
fuck yourself. But that's what I'm saying. The shortstop. The,
Yeah,
the person who is just says, "Hey, I'm the cutoff. Send me this, and I'll send it over." Send it over here. That's it. Maybe that's what these people were. We don't know if they were all. Maybe it was because of Anthem. Maybe they had.
And then
something to do
also
with it.
Battlefield. I'm just reading that too. It said one of the biggest releases of the year, Battlefield 5, was a flop, selling millions fewer than they expected, and that's one of their big titles.
Right. And
so
what would happen? Do you think after several flops, a flop, that no one should suffer? Everything should go on as normal? Because again, that's only 4% of the company.
that's true. Yeah.
96% is going forward is huge.
Yeah. I mean, it depends. The problem is,
How long's EA been around?
forever, since like
20
old school Nintendo and Sega Genesis. Remember
30
EA Sports?
years?
It's in the game. Like,
Okay, that was pretty good. Actually.
yeah, it was.
But,
I mean,
are they hiring?
yeah, 300.
At least 4%.
That's terrible.
God.
I
timing,
apologize. I know what it feels
He
like.
said, by the way, is it Andrew Wilson?
Who, the CEO?
EA boss, it says.
Oh yeah, I mean, but yeah, it's a tough time for the gaming scene. I don't think I think I said this maybe our last episode or something like that. I was like, I don't think games sell like they used to anymore. I don't think people are buying games like they used to.
As a person who spends all his money on games, I would disagree, but as a person who has always spent more than anybody else.
But as a person that worked at a GameStop for 7 years and saw what people bought day in and day
When was
out.
the last time you worked at GameStop?
I don't know, like 5 years ago. Yeah.
Times have changed, Aaron.
No, not so drastic. It definitely have not changed.
Well, now that
because
I can agree, because every game is free now.
Okay,
Most of the games are free, and
that's one
what's it
thing.
called? In-game purchase.
Microtransactions.
Yes, thank you.
So here's the other thing: a lot of more free-to-play games nowadays. That's one thing. Early access video games. That's
true.
another thing. And
Are we going to get to the second part of the show here?
we're only 43 minutes into this
We might
show.
wrap this up because I'd love to get to these.
But I think the overall thing, times don't really change. When people can find cheaper games, they'll buy those ones.
And that's what kills me. That like League of Legends, it cracks me up that League of Legends is free, and I've spent so much goddamn money on that game because
There
of
it is.
skins. That's it. 100% skins. Not from buying any kind of victories,
But it's also
more skills, more abilities, whatever.
it's a fun game to you. Well, in the beginning, it was a fun game to you, right?
No, it was so
That you
fun,
really,
but it's a competitive game. It's
You
enjoyable, but
enjoy.
it's competitive.
yeah, okay. So it's a thing where it's.
I just want to look good while I'm doing it.
I think developers should focus on that. If you focus on making a very good game, you got nothing to worry about.
For I guess the last aspect of this, to combat the two of my most favorite games of all time, World of Warcraft and League of Legends. League of Legends completely free to play whenever I want. World of Warcraft $14.99 per month, $10.99 for a
Kicks you in the
6 month
nuts
period or
each
whatever.
month.
I
Just
pay it every
burn
month, and
the
I haven't
money.
played in like 6 months.
Just burn the money.
I could.
That's
but
terrible.
Blizzard gets all my money because they deserve all my money.
You deserve to go to jail.
Possibly.
Kind
But
of like Tyler Barris is going to jail. Look at that segue right
Oh, my
there.
God.
Is this what you wanted to talk about?
I wanted to compare if there was a game like WoW, where it was a thoroughly enjoyable game. Let's just say, Aaron, let's say you were me and you thoroughly enjoyed the game. It was $15 to do whatever you wanted for 30 days straight
Sounds weird.
in the game. No in-game purchases. No, it was just $15 for full access.
Okay.
Or you had League of Legends, where it was microtransactions. I want to buy a skin. I want this ability for one day to have it, which they don't have.
And which game is more fun? Or excuse me, which game is funner?
Most
that
funnest.
pisses people off. Yeah, it's most fun. It's not a word.
But
I just said it, wasn't it?
that's difficult because
Say.
WoW to me is 0% competitive. It's all just grindy, enjoyable, like have fun with your friends. Whereas League of Legends is all about competitive. Like if I'm not winning against whoever I'm playing against, it's not really fun. But I find both enjoyable. But what I'm saying is, which would you find better? A game that's free, but that would kind of force you to make payments here and there?
It doesn't force you. Those are all optional.
I threw some extra things in there for fun. Like to have this ability on this, whatever, for a full 24 hours or...
for me, to answer your question...
Increase strength for the next... For
me, it literally is... It comes down to what game is more fun for me to play.
Okay, and again, so you're me, and I have, I guess I would say equal fun playing either game. I play a lot more League of Legends than I do play WoW, but I've played a lot more WoW than I have League of Legends. I have a great amount of fun playing either game, but if it was a free game with...
I'm going free.
Okay, just throw it out there.
Yeah,
but a free game that you would make in-game purchases with.
Yeah.
Because I might have...
I play Smite.
For all I know.
Right?
Yeah.
And the same thing. You can make in-game purchases with that.
Right, but you just bought a package of skins and you were done?
You buy...
You personally bought a package?
Me?
Yeah.
I've bought skins.
You bought the thing that gets skins and you get every skin that comes... Or I'm sorry. You bought the thing that buys champions and you buy every champion.
You're thinking of... Yeah, no, I bought the champion thing in the beginning. That's it.
And you get every champion that comes out since? Or?
Yeah, and I get every champion that comes out, but the...
Because I did that, and I can't even get into the goddamn game.
I paid money to buy skins, though. I've bought skins. Right. Yeah.
But how much money would you say you spent on...
I mean, not a lot.
Smite.
Probably like $20, actually.
On Smite? You spent $20?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's a good game.
I've spent...
I understand you spend more on League of Legends.
Yeah, enough to the point of going homeless. I've Empires was Empire
Comics?
Empires and Puzzles.
Oh.
This game right here.
Empires, on your phone?
On my phone. Empires and Puzzles. I've spent $200 on that.
You're disgusting.
That game
You're disgusting. We're moving on.
And we're on.
You're definitely moving on. Which one did you want to get to? There was 2 stories here.
It wasn't the stories. It was the 10 April.
Oh, okay. So then let's breeze real quick past these other ones. Call of Duty Swatter served 20 years in prison. Or 2 served 20 years in prison for swatting.
I'm devastated by that.
I mean, he did a bad thing. The guy actually died.
I thought somebody yesterday called SWAT on somebody.
No. And then you find out that it was all over a $1.50 argument.
Mm-hmm.
That's freaking crazy.
Petty, yeah, but welcome to the internet. I mean...
He needs more years. Let's triple that. Quadruple that. How old is he now? He's 20? He gets out when he's 80.
Let's call him 25. 20 years. When he's 40...
Wait.
Is he 30?
I don't know how old he is. It doesn't say here.
Okay, well, don't say wait. Oh, 28-year-old, yeah.
No, which was actually a resident of the 28-year-old Andrew Finch. No, that's not him. He's talking about the victim.
Okay, well, let's just, for funsies, he's 25. In 20 years, was it 15? 10 with good behavior? That's a long-ass time in prison.
Yeah. You know what else is even more long? Death.
Agreed, but we're talking 3 million days in prison?
Just saying.
You are. But you want 40 years for calling the cops on something? The guy died, right?
No, the guy that yes. The SWAT team came in, killed the person.
Okay.
All on the word.
Did anybody on the SWAT get in trouble?
That's another thing. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. 100% with you.
I called the cops, but I didn't.
100% with you. They walked in, killed somebody. He did it. that's basically what kind of. But he deserves the same amount of punishment. Just like the cops deserve the punishment as well.
I'm sorry, but if I call the cops on my neighbors for being too loud and they shoot the guy upstairs, I'm in trouble?
No. You called the cops.
No.
Hold on. You called the cops on your neighbors because you had a legit complaint. He called somebody because
in his mind he had a legit complaint.
He thought, no, it wasn't a complaint.
In his mind, he had a legit complaint.
No. What are we reading?
In his mind. I didn't say in mine. What do you think
the complaint was? Explain to me what do you think his complaint was.
I don't give a damn what it was. I don't know. I don't know what the
He didn't have a complaint. Somebody dared him.
$1.50?
Somebody dared him.
$1.50 bent.
Yeah. Said, hey, I got this guy's address that's streaming right now. I bet you won't call this police on him.
I will repeat what I said. In his mind, was it a legitimate reason?
Where is the legitimate reason?
I'm going to make $1.50 from calling the cops.
If I tell you, hey, I bet you won't shoot this guy in the face for $1.50, you have a legitimate reason for doing something?
Yeah, I'm going to make...
Get the hell out of here.
Again, we can argue on the psyche all day, but...
That is the worst thing. You're a terrible person.
I agree. I would never do that. But
this idiot does.
Do you live in Florida? Because people in Florida do whatever the hell they want, apparently.
Okay, I'm not giving him an excuse, though. Wherever you live, nothing. I'm not giving you an excuse. Okay. You made a conscious decision.
All I did was say, 911.
Yeah.
This guy's doing this thing. And then 911 shows up and throws a grenade inside.
Finally, they have to treat things, if it's SWAT team, first of all, they have to treat things like it's life or death threatening.
Is the dumbest thing. They show up in full bulletproof, full, like, you could throw a grenade at them.
And then what did, and
for
then,
the most part, they'll be fine.
Does this say what he said as well?
20-year-old and officer wasn't criminally charged, though French's family has sued the city over the
because I don't think it says what he actually told them. So, like, look how seriously...
he told the dispatcher that he was murdered, that he murdered his father and he was holding the rest of his family hostage.
Okay, so I'm a police officer. I get a call saying that somebody that I have to go investigate, I have to go check out, murdered their family.
A lot of troll calls.
They're in Wichita, Kansas. I don't know where they get there.
Okay, as we all know, there's nothing going on in Wichita, Kansas, so they get this call every day.
So I get that information that somebody has murdered and killed their family and has barricaded themselves in the house. I have to, if there's a 1% chance, I have to take it as an absolute certain. So I have to approach this with cautions. I understand they were wrong too.
With cautions.
I understand
I get that.
their fault in this too.
They're going with Batman full regalia instead of Superman defend.
Yeah, but that's not how, because again, those are fictional characters. So if the training were better, yeah, they would went in
with me.
If the training were better, understandable. But the whole beginning of this,
that's all they have time for.
But the whole beginning of this was one person's trolliness to put this fictional threat in the minds of people that can actually do harm, and they went out and they did that. So he is definitely at fault.
You've probably not seen this video, but this video haunts me to this day. After the whole, do you remember the shooting, the country concert?
Which one? We're in America.
There was a country concert in Vegas, and a guy.
From the window.
From the window.
Correct.
Shortly after that, in Vegas, there was a guy in a room, and he was waving what it looked like to be a gun, and somebody saw it and said, "That's a gun." Called the cops. Cops show up, knock on his door, and then are down the hall yelling at him, "Get out, get out." He was a pest control guy, and he had some tranquilizer gun or whatever.
Probably looks like a weapon.
And there was him and a girl in the hotel room, and they told him to come out. They said, "Okay, girl, put your hands behind your head, get down on the ground, and then crawl towards us." "Okay, stop." "Guy, put your hands on your head, get down, crawl." And he was like having a huff, and he's like, I'm not doing anything wrong, blah, blah. Get down on the ground. There's this one guy just like, "Get down on the ground, stop doing this, blah, blah, blah." I didn't do anything. "Okay, get down on the ground. We're going to fire if you don't do anything." Gets down on the ground. "Okay, now crawl." I did nothing wrong, blah, blah, blah.
Get to the damn. What did they do to him? We
have automatic guns pointed at you. If you don't crawl toward, we will be forced to fire. I didn't do anything wrong. Please crawl towards us, or we will fire. I will have these men shoot you down. And the guy, he starts crawling. He's wearing basketball shorts. So as he's crawling, his shorts start falling off his ass. So he reaches back to pull his shorts up.
They fire
and the guy says fire, and they just unload on this guy. Not a shot.
Okay.
They unload on him.
All right.
So these professionals, I'm trained, 1% certainty, whatever, ridiculous.
I see what you're saying.
You're wearing full body armor.
We're not talking about the SWAT right now. We're talking about
this is called swatting.
Hold on. We're talking about the start of it. The guy that you said in Vegas that called on the bug man legitimately thought somebody up there had a weapon. That's fine.
Charge him.
No. He legitimately thought because from what he saw. This guy,
So you're going based off the.
I'm going
okay.
based off intent because
So-
that's what the law goes off of.
So again, you're the SWAT. I'm caller. I call you because I'm paid money. Call the cops. It's fun. I call the cops on this person across that apartment, right across
That you
from me.
know,
What?
there's no threat.
I've never met. But
No,
there's
no.
threat.
You know there's
Agreed,
no threat.
Agreed.
Correct. Yes.
I don't know this person. I've never seen him before in my life. I got bet $100.
And
Call.
you got no threat, and you
And I
know
call the
there's
cops,
no.
And
yes.
you break in their door. They have a gun. They don't have a gun. You kill them. My fault?
Yes. And here's why.
No matter what, gun or no gun, it's my fault.
Here's why. No, they're still on the hook as well. Like I'm not getting the
You're,
SWAT team
you're
off
giving
them.
me equal, even though I killed nobody.
So like you're falsifying. You're
Yeah,
you're doing a false
Right.
report.
Agreed.
Yes. So that's already one thing. And
but
then
that's not murder,
that's what they call second degree, or even third probably.
which is not the same time as committing a murder.
So you have and then they give lighter, of course, to police officers and all that type of stuff. We already know what country
Because
we're
killing
in.
people when you're paid for it.
Yeah, exactly. You know what country we live in. So
Zimbabwe.
we already spent way too much time on this crap already.
We can move to the next one if you like. But
yeah, he's guilty. I would throw him.
again, agreed, guilty. But
All right. So
100%.
then last thing for the new stuff, what is it?
Amazon.
Amazon Twitch Prime comes with a year of Switch Online.
On top of what you've already paid for.
Read the fine print though. You have to kind of have it stack whenever you do the things, but it all eventually.
It stacks on what type of you have.
Yes.
I already have 9 months left, so it stacks.
So then there you go. Just get your Amazon Twitch Prime rewards if you
My
go to.
coworker told me that today.
If you go to twitch.tv or whatever and you sign in, they'll have Twitch Prime rewards on there with a little crown symbol. And you can get your Switch Online-y stuff.
You're never getting a Switch? You don't want a Switch?
There's nothing right now that's tickling my fancies. I'm
Did
upset that
you weren't a
Marvel
DS
Ultimate
person.
Alliance... I did buy a DS, yes.
You weren't all about it. What would you do on the Switch?
No,
I'm sorry, what did you do on the
I
DS?
played DS all the time. I played Actually, the game I played the most on the Switch... Or not the Switch, good lord. The
right?
DS
I don't know.
is the Super Mario game... I think it was just Super Mario World, because it had mini games on there. It had little mini games, and it had poker on there. And I played that little poker game.
Poker.
I swear
to
to
you.
you.
A tournament going on here.
That's terrible. I played poker like crazy on that thing.
I'm quite obsessed, but yeah.
And then I think they even had blackjack on there, like so much so that I bought like an actual card game for the DS because I got so. Damn it! I need this in my life.
I haven't spent any money yet, but I got Governors of Poker 3 on my phone.
That's
probably gonna spend.
I mean,
at least $20 on here.
That's terrible. That's terrible. And then I guess we can wrap it out with some of the upcoming games of April. Everybody,
do you have the list?
I don't have the list.
Okay, I know most of it off the top of my head.
Okay, so then what games were you excited for?
Excited? Okay, well, you want to go on the list of what they were or excited for?
Nah, just going excited because I mean. We don't have the list in front of us. Do you have the list?
Well, so number 10 was the Burnout sequel game, or the creators of Burnout.
Do you know the name
the
of the
racing
game?
game.
What's the name of the game, though? Exactly.
Man, the fact that I remember what number 10 was should be impressive enough.
No, I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of the game, but it's like you said, it was from the creators or some of the people
Hopefully
that did the Burnout.
Dangerous driving.
There you go. Dangerous
and
driving.
it says, the more dangerous you drive, the faster you go.
Cool.
PC, PS4, Xbox One.
Everything.
I guess the whole selling point of it is it's not this driving simulation games that you have nowadays where it's like you got to obey the traffic laws and all that stuff. It's getting back to the whole do whatever you want, drive as fast as you want, be as dangerous as you want, and stuff like that. But I'm 0% excited because I don't really care about driving games anymore.
Yeah, not too many people do. Well, I can't speak for everybody. I'll say that.
Too late.
I
already said it.
Yeah, no, whatever. So somebody out there wants it.
Number 9 was FFX 12, Zodiac Age.
You love this.
I have been excited. I mean, when it came out, I bought the edition that came with all the behind the scenes or all the ships and shit that they built. But it's now coming on Xbox One and Switch, which I am totally excited for because I love my Switch for one, but any Final Fantasy game on the Switch makes complete sense to me. But as you and I were talking earlier, any game to me that kind of bridged a new kind of battle system I love. And
But it's not really new anymore, right?
Well, this was 2006 that this came out.
Yeah, now it's 2019.
Correct, and they updated the graphics and the interface and everything for one, but it's I don't think I've played any game that has. I
don't know if that picked
almost
up or
legitly peed my pants there real quick. That was a nightmare of mine. No. So it has the part combat system, which you love, A to attack, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Where it kind of takes the turn-based, okay, take your time and choose an ability kind of stuff. Where it's got the functions of, like Sheets, Google Sheets, for example, where you can input function to, I have less than 30% health, cast heal. I have more than 70% health.
And it gets really in-depth on that, too, doesn't
really,
it? Yeah.
As you go,
I've seen
you
that,
don't have to do as much because you've set it so perfectly. But obviously, you have to make little adjustments along the way. But the stories, I love the story to pieces. I love the combat system. I love the mist system of using the combos and everything.
I've never played this one, but I do like the world because it's the same world they use in Tactics A.
It's the judge system
Yes.
with
Well, I mean that's
Ivalice.
not the Ivalice. Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like that world.
You played Tactics?
Oh yeah,
on
that
the
was
Game Boy
my
or on the
Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, so you played the Game Boy
Tactics
Advance.
A.
You played the PlayStation version, right?
No, because I did, but I didn't like it as
With
much
the
as I
Dark
liked
Knights
the.
and
Yeah,
stuff
I didn't
like
like it as much as I liked the Game Boy Advance one.
I liked. Oh, it's tough to say. I like both equally, but I think I played the Game Boy Advance first and then played the PlayStation version. But yeah, the judge system with the Ivalice and the Game Boy version
Loved it.
limited the shit out of you because it'd be like, oh, you can't play. You can't attack one person singularly. You have to use like AoE abilities and stuff like that. Like that was fun. But yeah, very, very excited about that being on Switch. I think a lot of more people will pick it up.
Play as you go. Yeah.
And then Phoenix Wright, you were talking about that. That's all you.
No, that's not all me. I just was telling you I knew of it.
I've never heard of it before in my life.
I didn't know so much to where I'm like, oh yeah, I got to get this game. Like,
well, essentially, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. You're just an attorney accusing people and prosecuting, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people like it because it has like a strong narrative.
It's on the Switch. I mean,
you can say objection.
Hey, got him.
Yeah. I mean, it's popular enough for him to be in a. Wasn't he in Marvel vs. Capcom? He's in a fighting game.
Oh,
I could have sworn he was in a fighting game.
Oh
my gosh, this is gonna freaking. What else do you have on there? I keep going while
I don't know, but Anno 1800. So it's the.
I think it's pronounced Anno.
It just says A and an O, so we'll go with that.
Okay.
But it's the revolution. It's the industrial revolution, and you're just building your society. And you have to take pollution into consideration, and you want to get tourism, bring people to your town, and all that kind of stuff. I have never heard of it, whatever. And
he's in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, by the way. Phoenix Wright.
Thank you. Aaron's jerking it while I'm talking. Disgusting.
Nobody cares about Anno.
For a game that on this entire list, I would think I wouldn't care about. I was pretty excited.
Play SimCity.
Don't you ever say that again.
What's the difference?
Isn't SimCity where you just control people? This is where you build a whole town.
you build the city.
You shut your mouth.
Oh my god.
I haven't played Sims since like Sims 1.
Exactly. So. All right.
World War Z. I am
Left 4 Dead.
I am very excited. Well, so it's got the co-op online. It's got the mass, like you have to take the hundreds that are overcoming you and stuff. And
so what I liked about
New
this
Age
one,
Left 4 Dead, I guess you would say.
But what I liked about it was like all of them were sprinting.
Yeah, no, it was
ridiculous.
You didn't have the one sitting down the hall and like you make a sound and everyone and their mother's coming after you. And I remember seeing a trailer or in-game play, whatever, for this like a year ago, and I was totally excited. Like you're in a field down by the docks, and you make a noise, and like they're running through the buildings, they're coming around the side, and you have to like you're running,
and they're piling on each other too, to get up to.
You're getting to like a little corridor to where you can like get them into one line and kind of take them all out at once, and then keep running. And so it looked dope. I'm excited for the way that they're presenting it like a new age Left 4 Dead, which I'm all about. But I will take it. I will take it. A game, a co-op game. You love co-op games.
Yeah, no, I'm all for it.
Whatever
yeah,
it is, you play co-ops.
Not whatever. Not whatever, but yes, I am. Yes.
Hopefully you know more about this one than I do. Super Meat Boy Forever.
So Super Meat Boy Forever is well, not this game, but Super Meat Boy was like one of those indie games that kind of blew up because of the difficulty of it, and it's, you know, like a platformer. It's like it was fun, right?
Battletoads, yeah.
So, well, here's the difference. Well, no, because it's not a beat 'em up. It's not a beat 'em up. It's like a platformer.
Okay.
Yeah, so like Mario, just
like
tough, really tough. The problem with this one is it's an auto run. Oh. So hands off the thing, you can only control the person jumping, and I don't. That's not really a far. Yeah, no, it's a far deviation from the original game to where I control if he goes left or right, as opposed to the thing runs for me and I control him dodging things.
Yeah, it takes a lot out of it.
Do you remember the video game on the Xbox 360, the indie game called The Impossible Game, where you were just a triangle that moved to the right and you only controlled the jumping?
Yeah.
That's kind of what you're getting here.
New Age triangle jumpy game?
It basically is a more in-depth, I guess, because you can punch things. Version of the Impossible Game.
It looked interesting. It was, I don't know, it reminded me of Judge Dredd for some reason.
The hell? What? No.
Judge Dredd. I
for the old school NES or SNES.
It's
get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Any Hoozles on the Switch as well. Everything, honestly. Dauntless. This is the game New Age Skyrim kind of.
No. So this game,
not New Age Skyrim, but
made from people that worked at Riot.
Correct.
So that's one thing.
Was that the same game?
Yeah, Dauntless. This is the one where you're kind of like monster hunting things.
It's the Monster Hunter. What is I?
Because it was. So here's.
No,
the
I'm
thing.
thinking of Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah.
No. This is the
It's like really colorful looking.
The Monster Hunter where the monsters look like
really
dope.
good, right?
Dope.
Yeah. So I saw there's actually a Northern California streamer that used to do this a lot, Cal Jeet. I used to watch her play this game a lot, and it actually looked quite fun. 4 players co-op, big over-the-top bosses, real strategy to it and everything.
All about this game, yeah.
Free as well. Yeah. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
So I was going to, because when I watched the video, and I knew you were going to watch it too, I was like, this is one we should probably try to get on. It
was crazy to me how the monsters looked. Like some of them looked totally original.
Yeah. No.
And I was surprised at the ingenuity of it, but it looked amazing. And the Monster Hunter
Ingenuity.
You're
right?
disgusting.
Right? That's how we do it here.
So that means Dragon's Dogma was the Skyrim, 1 year later game.
Yeah.
Have
you ever played the original one?
No.
This is kind of like a.
I'm assuming Dark Arisen was the version 2.
Kind of like the Ultimate Edition, I would say.
You got it.
That's basically what it was.
I've never heard of it, but when they were talking about it, it's Switch only. That they're bringing it out on. But when he was discussing it or talking about it rather, it was a year or two newer than Skyrim, so they pretty much took what Skyrim did and added a couple nuances and stuff like that.
It's that guy that says when you bid $100,
Skyrim, but parkour.
It's that guy when you bid $100 that goes 101, and you're like, you son of a.
Right, but I can see what they're saying because in Skyrim you're kind of limited to your movement. And you don't do a whole lot of the jumping around. You don't do the God of War like where you're jumping on his neck and jumping around.
Dope
and stuff
in this
like that.
game. Like you gotta play. I played this and I fought the Chimera or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I remember I jumped on its tail and it was swinging me around. And so you hold the button to hold on and stuff. Cool.
To kind of look at that. Whereas if I was to play God of War without that ability, and then God of War 2, where you can all of a sudden just like jump around its neck, jump on its head, jump down on the bottom, fight it, special, jump up, to be looking at Skyrim where I'm like shield, block, attack, shield, block, attack, and it's like okay, now I can jump right at all stuff. I think that sounds pretty dope to me actually. So.
And then I think you would really like the actual story magic system.
They didn't show any of it in the video, but he said the magic combinations and the ingenuity of it was pretty dope.
So friggin' dope.
I'm all about that life. But
The
on the Switch,
spells,
so Papa gets
the different spells, because I never even got to go into that. And the one big gripe that I had about this game, Dragon's Dogma, is there was
parkour
no
and magic?
co-op.
I'm down.
There's no co-op, and it lends itself so much to co-op. So much so that they had a system where you can create a character and a partner that's a AI, and then you can lend your partner to other people. So where I can get online and hire, quote unquote,
my ward. What's wrong with you?
It's so stupid that I was like, just let me play with another person. Why wouldn't you just do that? Like, the magic system was one thing that I really wanted to play with, but I always like play with warrior type of
just
people.
had like such dope magic creations that.
And like there was a thing where you can make, I think, like a giant tornado. That was pretty dope.
I think last episode you're talking about something like that.
I can't remember. I mean, like it was a cool system.
There's just so much they can do with that. I'm surprised they haven't touched on that very much. But
what else? What other games?
on to Days Gone.
So this is more of a narrative type of thing where they want you to really
solo World War Z kind of thing.
Yeah, post-apocalyptic zombies. You play as
Open world kind of.
Yes.
So not level aspect.
I think they may have spoiled the ending in the trailer that I watched for it. So
Maybe
like,
they pulled a end game
no,
and
they
just
didn't.
cut footage.
They
threw it in there.
definitely did not. I was like, this looks like something. Like this looks like an ending scene to a video game. I won't spoil it for the people that are actually interested in this game.
Who didn't watch the trailer?
Yeah, this is some of the. This is supposed to be Sony's like big thing that they were like, hey, look at this is coming out, because I think it's only coming out on Sony, right? PlayStation 4?
It's only on PS4. Yeah.
Yes.
It's like I'm excited about it. I'm more excited for World War Z though, and I don't know if it's the co-op or if it's because it's the Left 4 Dead new age kind of concept.
Because you like Left 4 Dead a lot, right? Yeah,
I love Left 4 Dead. I'd also love a Left 4 Dead with new graphics and more zombies that run at you at one time.
And third person.
And
you don't like third person? You don't like being over the shoulder?
I don't.
That's what this other one is too.
I guess, but I do enjoy the single player aspect of survival mode and all that kind of stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly, I think I'll probably play both and I'll probably enjoy both, but it's like you guys are all not online. You're doing whatever.
True.
I'm playing Days Gone. You guys are all online. Why not jump in and play some World War Z?
I can see that.
Last but not least, Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah, that's where I'm at with that. You guys were, when Steve was on here, you guys were talking about it pretty aggressively.
Well, because
the hype, or because of the enjoyment.
The hype. I'm not fighting games. Once I've seen everybody's moves, I said this millions of times. Once I've seen everybody's moves, I don't care about the game anymore.
I stopped in '96, I think. When was it Konami who made
But they're
N60 or Nintendo?
They're constantly trying to figure out how to make fighting games better and better each year. There's always a new one that comes out. Whatever, if it either is Tekken, Dead or Alive, Mortal Kombat.
I was at Rayleigh's buying some stuff when I was watching this, and there was one thing that jumped out to me. It said blocking is more rewarding in this game because
you get a small chance.
You have a split second to have the counterattack on it.
You know when that happened? 2000.
Possibly, but
they did that in a wrestling game in 2000.
What was that? WWF? What was that?
WWE at the or WWF? You're correct.
Let's say WWE in 2000.
World Wildlife Federation. Yes. Fighting pandas.
That upset me so much when they changed that. And I don't know. Again, I'm not about racing games and I'm not about fighting games because I'm terrible. But they said something about taking away in-game purchases towards fatalities.
Yeah, they did a thing where you had to buy fatalities at one point.
Yeah, and what the hell is that about?
Money? Greed? We just talked about EA Fire and
who makes Mortal Kombat?
NetherRealm Studios now.
EA?
They used to be Midway before. It's terrible. They want money. I mean, that's the nature of the business? You told me that. Yeah,
I understand, but good God, this is Jason 13 they got going on here with.
Okay, so all they have to do is come out with another fighting game with a lot of over-the-top gore. That's all Mortal Kombat has to do. They're doing more story, and somebody cares about it. But
The same people. I don't know. I guess it's
Here's the
nostalgia at
thing.
some point has to end.
you know why you don't care about driving games? Because it's the simplest game in the world. So when
It's left, right,
here's the thing. Whenever I was with my
Nos.
brother trying to learn how to create video games, I saw a website that said you can break down every single video game into I think it was like 4 categories or 6 categories or something like that, and like strip away graphics, strip away really good sound and all that type of stuff, and just make it into blocks on the screen, right? So a racing game essentially is just a block going through obstacles. That's all it is.
Yeah, play that game on in television, I think.
Yeah, you probably have, because that's where it starts. An adventure game is a block moving around.
An open world.
Just a bigger thing with less restricted obstacles. So that's probably why it's very
Limited.
yes. So fighting games, to tie this all back in,
Adds
for
the
me,
aspect of
has that same
interaction.
type of limited action. Like, I'm always just going to fight the person across from me, of course. I'm always doing moves. I don't care too much about the competitive aspect
The
of something.
second they hide behind a tree and your spell doesn't hit them, then
That's the dumbest thing ever. Yeah. It's the dumbest thing ever. So, I don't know. It's not my cup of tea, but to give a British answer. But
I
know there are
Street
people out
Fighter,
there.
Mortal Kombat, I was never about.
if I see new type of fighting games, like newer things, like, okay, so here.
Do you know the best fighting game? Naruto.
Clay Fighter. Oh,
Naruto.
the one that we
Ultimate
played.
Ninja Sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, with your cheating ass.
First of all, Tintin.
Was it Tintin
Yeah,
that you just
Tintin.
threw 1,000
Child
things at?
Tintin was the best.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
She was the
But you wouldn't let me pick
Deidara,
Deidara?
the guy who throws.
Deidara.
Yeah, some BS.
He said, "You want to throw some shit at me? I'll just throw some bombs at you all day. That's dope."
Another game that's not on this list, because that list was just for games that were big and anticipated that are coming out in April. Power Rangers is making a fighting game to where it's like Street Fighter type of thing, 1v1,
Really?
but you're just using nothing but
With
a whole
the
bunch of
Megazord
different.
and everything? Or?
Not just Power Rangers. It looks like
That's devastating.
the problem is the roster is very small. They look like they only have about
Well, yeah. Didn't the Yellow Ranger die?
terrible. Wow, too soon. Way
I'm sorry.
too soon. How dare
I'm sorry.
you?
Trin.
Trini, sir. How dare you? You get it right. You get it right. How dare you? How dare you?
She rest in pieces.
Wow. Wow. And on that note, everybody, thank you for even sticking around after
Tangents,
that.
everybody.
Jeez. If you like us,
Thank you.
if you don't,
We're
thank
sorry.
you. Go to our social medias. Let us hear some feedback, of course, from you. Definitely love the feedback. Like we did last episode, gave us a full 30 minutes of speech.
At least an hour and a half.
Yeah,
That's going.
Yes, it probably was. But you can find us at almost everything at Before You Log Off. So Twitter, Before You Log Off. Instagram, which is barely even used.
Instagram, which was hacked.
Yeah, which was hacked. Facebook, Before You Log Off.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then YouTube is just Bylo Network, BYLO Network, because Before You Log Off was taken. So that's,
Which I find extraordinary.
it's 2019. Everything is taken right now.
I'm
It's
surprised we got
ridiculous
Bilo,
right
to be
now.
honest.
Steven will be back, I'm guessing, next week.
If
Maybe?
he's off timeout, yes.
Yeah.
Still kind of sore.
He was little, yeah.
I'm still sore about his upsetedness.
And then we have a lot
What
of
was he
other.
mad at? I forgot what he was.
He was mad because of Professor X.
Because he couldn't sit down, or because he,
probably because he couldn't.
because he
sit down.
sat. So what's he gonna do? Sit down all the time? Oh my god.
So and then we have other projects that we're going to be working on. I just hit the Uncanny Crew up with their little gift box, and they were excited about that. So I can't wait to start doing
Waiting
some
for
of
that
that.
revealing. I want to watch that video.
We'll see. We'll see.
Disgusting.
So wrapping it up there. So for Adam C, I am
Hey!
Sir Aaron Carter saying that is enough for the internet today.